Kambi mar tudruok mar Safaricom kokalo tudruok gi kambi Royal Media Services ochako limbe mar jumbe 5 tung Kenya duto. Mano ma idendo ni Safaricom Sambaza Furaha mar dhialo higni 24 nyaka ne kambi no chak chenro mage e pachoka. Chieng' ma kawuono limbego ochopo e gwenge mag Narok kadhi gidhi Mulot, Longisa, Bomet, Silibwet, Kapkwen, Chebole nyaka Kaplong. Watudre achiel gi jafwambo marwa Willy Lusige, kama unaweza nisikia, hebu tuelezee safari kwa sasa iko wapi na wananchi wamefika kwa kiwango kipi?
Asante sana, tupo mbashara hapa katika soko la Mulot. Soko la Mulot lipo baina ya kaunti ya Narok na kaunti ya Bomet pale mpakani, na ni soko ambalo ni maarufu zaidi, na tayari watu washaanza kujitokeza hapa kuweza kuja kusherehekea miaka 24 tangu kampuni ya Safaricom ilipoanza kutoa huduma zake hapa nchini. Na kando na hayo pia wanasherehekea ile kauli mbiu ya Safaricom Sambaza Furaha msimu huu wa Christmas, ambapo kampuni hii ya mawasiliano imeamua kurudisha shukurani kwa wateja wake, kuweza kuwafahamisha, kuwaelimisha kuhusu huduma ambazo wanatoa, na kando na hayo pia kuweza kusherehekea miaka 24 tangu kampuni hiyo ilipoanza kutoa huduma zake hapa nchini. Manake Safaricom ilianza shughuli zake mwezi Oktoba tarehe 23 mwaka 2000. Kwa hivyo sasa hivi wanasherehekea miaka 24, na kando na hayo wanaofika wanapokea zawadi tofauti. Kuna wale ambao wamejishindia mbuzi, kuna wale ambao wamejishindia kuku, kuna wale ambao wamejishindia vifaa tofauti vya mawasiliano. Na ni safari ambayo imeanza leo na itakuwa inaendelea kwa majuma 5 kuweza kuzunguka maeneo mbalimbali kote nchini. Lakini tulianzia katika eneo la Narok ambapo tulikuwa asubuhi, na sasa hivi tupo katika eneo hili la Bomet ambalo ni katika hili soko ambalo nimesema ni soko la Mulot. Kwa hivyo tutakuwa tunazungumza na baadhi ya wale ambao wameweza kufika hapa na Safaricom. Karibu sana dada kwenye runinga ya Ramogi. Let's begin with your name. The reason why you are here today. What is the main reason?
My name is Modoni Mara. I work with the Safaricom team, and our core reason to be here is just to spread the cheer. As the campaign alludes to, Sambaza Furaha. So we're just here to spread the cheer. We are getting into the Christmas period, so we'll just be engaging our customers and celebrating Christmas and all the other things that we have done together from when we started Safaricom 24 years ago. And also as we initiate the celebrations for our Silver Jubilee. Yeah, so that ideally is why we're here.
24 years later, you're celebrating 24 years. What are the customers getting as a reward?
Oh, there's so many things the customers are getting. We have got different propositions for the customers. We're also here to celebrate our network, that we have really put in the intention to ensure that it is the coverage is everywhere. We also have got so many gifts on this trip. Customers can get merchandise, customers can get goodie packs that range from food to, as you know, it's widespread. It goes all the way to live chicken and live goats. So we're just here to celebrate the traditional African way of celebrating Christmas.
So today we were early in the morning at Narok. We are now here in Mulot, which is within the Bomet County. So many other places that we'll be visiting today. We have a lot of viewers who want to know where next from Mulot.
So for today, when we leave Mulot, I think the next stop will be Bomet, and then after that we can go via Kaplong as we're headed towards Kericho. But even as we're doing that, the whole week has got activities that will be happening. We'll be having a franchise launch in Bomet. So what we mean by franchise is one of the outlets where we bring customer service closer to the people, so that the people do not have to travel long distances, so that they can have their services, their customer services. Above that, we're also going to have a medical camp that will be run by our Safaricom Foundation at Kericho. And then over and above that, over the weekend, from Friday through to Saturday, we have got the S-Hook. S-Hook is a platform for the youth that accommodates youth all the way to the age of 24. And so they will be having an engagement, what we call the S-Hook Circle Practical. So it's more like a mentorship and just training them on what they need to, some of the skills that they can learn to enable our youth, over and above just being Safaricom customers, just to enable them economically. yeah, so those are some of the things I will be doing.
As we wind up, maybe Mulot has been very popular in terms of fraud, especially to do with mobile. Are you using this opportunity also to sensitize the members of the public on how they can be safe while using Safaricom to avoid such cases of fraud?
Oh yes, that is one of the core messages that we're taking around during this period, and especially now that it is Christmas, you always tend to find there's a spike in terms of fraud cases. So we're just trying to drive the awareness that a customer needs to take the moment to just dig deeper and just like think twice before you press that button. Right? So if somebody calls you and they have this urgency, and some of the triggers that you need to look out for so that you can know it is fraud. 1, do you know the person that is contacting you? 2, is it a bit too urgent and yet there's nothing urgent that has been happening to you around? Number 3, are they trying to get you to do things in a confusing manner? Are they telling you one too many stories as opposed to going directly to the point of what they want you to do? So in that case, just think twice before you go and click next, before you give out your PIN details, before you give out your customer details, your ID details. It's always best to take a step back and look at the situation and see, is it something that I have to do at this exact moment, or can I take time and breathe and do it later? But where fraud has already happened, because some of these people are bright, and yeah, you tend to find even the fraudsters are learned, they're learned fellas. So you find that at that point, if that happens, we have a channel in which you're supposed to report fraud. So you send an SMS to 333, or you can also report the same via My Safaricom app and also the M-Pesa app. It gives you the platform to report fraud, where fraud has happened. But as best as we can, we try and educate our customers to try and be their own safeguard against fraud.
Thank you so much. Kwa hivyo tutakutana huko mbele. Thank you so much. Kwa hivyo alivyosema ni wazi kwamba safari ya Safaricom kuweza kuzuru maeneo mbalimbali kuwafahamisha wateja wake kuhusu kusherehekea miaka 24 tangu kutoa huduma ishang'oa nanga rasmi, na sasa hivi tuko katika eneo hili la Mulot, lakini kama alivyosema yule dada, tutakuwa tunaenda katika vituo vingine ikiwemo mji wa Bomet, na baadaye tutakuwa tunafululiza hadi Kaplong. Kwa hivyo ni hayo tu kwa sasa, sina mengi ya ziada kutoka hapa Mulot, labda niseme tu erokamano.
Asante sana Lusige, erokamano kuoma lipodno.